Now they're not even letting guests inside.
The lounge. They closed it off.
Yeah, the cross people. I mean, it's like they're taking over the place room by room, as if the noise wasn't enough.
It's getting rude. People pay good money to stay here. We're not second-class citizens just because the owner's son decides to pop by.
The owner doesn't give a shit. He's the head of a media empire, probably only owns this place as a tax write-off.
Whatever. There's plenty of other places to go.
Sure. But I know this, we won't be streaming their album.
Oh, well, let me tell you the rest of the story, because it was not until we upgraded the Lioness software that business really picked up. Oh boy, people calling from China and Russia and Germany. Jackpot. The ka-ching. Crazy times, right?
That is fascinating.
Okay, so, did I tell you why I'm out here in the first place? Yeah, well, we're meeting with these Chinese guys who say they can do our programming better, cheaper, and faster. They're taking us out for Peking duck tonight. Hey, I hope it's just a clean place. My stomach is really kind of sensitive.
Yeah, I think you might have had enough.
Okay, let me tell you this one then. I once installed an air horn under my colleague's chair. It scared the living crap out of him. I mean, literally. Hilarious, right? And we're talking the 11th fastest growing tech company in Silicon Valley. But it's just so important to have fun in the workplace, you know?
That is, so interesting.
Yeah. So, anyway, where was I? Oh, yes, the Lioness software. When we developed that, it was a real breakthrough. I still remember the Christmas party that year. We hired one of the actors from Star Trek to come in and do a Q&A. Oh, talk about living on the edge.
Yeah, I never really thought of it like that.
Well, looking back, I guess we really hadn't figured out how to manage the user interface, but, we were learning as we went. Yeah, it was pretty dramatic, to put it mildly. I mean, boom or bust, am I right?
I don't really have an opinion on that, but please, do go on.
Well, having said that, you know what the real problem is in Silicon Valley? We kill each other to get the right people. Like, we do everything for the engineers. Ping pong tables, on-site spas, dry cleaning, a gym with, personal trainers. Yet, if somebody comes along and waves a bigger check in their faces, they're gone. Where's the loyalty in that? So, yeah, you really do see it all in the tech business. This one time, I saw this guy in our canteen. He was the quarterback in our team in high school. He didn't even know he worked for me. Like, we have more than 500 people working there now. He was a real arrogant prick back then, too. I was actually kind of scared of him. Now he was like, yes, sir, no, sir. He couldn't even look me in the eye. Life, am I right?
Yes, I see what you're saying.
Checking in. Name's Tobias Weeper.
Thank you so much, sir. Here's your keycard. Welcome to the HITMAN Hotel.
Welcome to the HITMAN Hotel. Please follow me. I hope you'll enjoy your stay.
After you.
Sir, please. This way.
I'll enjoy your stay again. The bar is open and the reception is ready.
Here you are, sir. You can always call reception if you need anything else.
The bed is not properly made. See that it's done right away.
Hello, sir? You called the reception, sir? Ah, yes. I am here to make the bed for you. I'm very sorry about the inconvenience, sir. Well, that's it. Hope you'll sleep tight, sir, and don't hesitate to call again.
There's a problem with the toilet. Take care of it. Now.
Hello? House staff? I am here to take care of the toilet, sir. Very sorry about that. It's really highly unusual. And it's working again, sir. Sorry about that. Please call down if you need anything else. We're always happy to help out.
The minibar is not being replenished. Please see to it at once.
House staff. Oh, yes. I am here to restock the minibar, please. And the bar is fully replenished for you now, sir. Please call me anytime there's a problem.
Hurry up, get cracking!
What's wrong with these guests? 3 checkouts and no tip? Rich people are so mean, don't you think?
That's interesting.
What a strange thing to say. Here I am sharing my problems with you, and it's like you're having a completely different conversation in your head. Rude.
Yeah, you said it.
You know what? We should open a hotel of our own. You know, not so fancy, but cozy. Just no backpackers. They stink and they complain about everything being so expensive, when you know that it's a quarter of the price compared to where they come from. You know what I mean?
I hear you.
I really sense that you are not really listening. You're acting really weird. You know that?
Indeed.
My back is killing me. I'm really getting too old for this. I should probably up the dosage on my painkillers. I'm already up to 20 pills a day. The doctor says it's a bad idea, but what can I do? Besides, the day does get a little brighter.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
I don't think I could do this much more. I'm just so tired. I should take a nap. Cleaning is really tough. I think I should be a steward instead. I'd be really good, you know? I'd be so good at saying, welcome to the HITMAN Hotel. I know I would.
Indeed.
Sometimes I wonder why I never get promoted. I've done this forever. Have I told you about my back? Oh man, it's killing me. You need to be careful. Remember to bend your knees.
That's interesting.
You know what else has been on my mind lately? Parkinson's. My hands have been shaking. I need to take more painkillers to make it go away. And then it helps, but then it doesn't. I don't know what to do. Maybe another excuse to up my dosage.
Oh, no, I totally hear you. So, have I told you I'm watching the show on television, and there's this boy who is one of the lead characters. He plays like this young, handsome gynecologist, and he looks just like a boy I used to know in school. I mean, really, it is like the spitting image. And you know what? That boy used to have a crush on me. Seriously, he would always put cookies in my knapsack. It was so sweet. But it's strange that he's like this big TV star now. I mean, if it really is him. The name's not the same, but I don't know, maybe he just changed it. Actors totally do that to make themselves sound, you know, like more interesting.
Oh, really?
Well, to return to what we talked about earlier, the problem with men is that they're not serious. They just want to have fun, and then suddenly you find out that they're like married and have 5 freaking kids. And they're just like, oh, I thought I told you that already. Yeah, right.
Well, yeah.
Actually, you know what I sometimes fantasize about? That I could just, for one day, change places with one of the guests. Like, living like this, drinking and eating and having a good time, and not getting up at 5 in the morning to get the kids ready for school. God, you know, I would tip the staff so handsomely.
Yeah, I suppose.
Well, to put it in another way, I'm just sick and tired of not having any love in my life. I feel like it's a human right, you know? That's why I created a profile on one of those dating sites. I am actually meeting someone tonight. I don't want to get my hopes up or anything, but I mean, he could be the one. This could be really, really big.
I suppose it is.
No. Chad, man, I'm at the hotel. What hotel? The hotel. The HITMAN, where the class is recording. Yes, in Bangkok. I rented a suite. It's all happening. Mr. Jordan Cross, Mr. Wes Liston, and the sweet, cool, beautiful, amazing, talented Heidi Santoro. Think about it, Chad. Right now, Heidi and I are breathing the same air. Now, of course, the studio's off limits, but I'm working on a plan. I figured out where the staff keep their uniforms. See, yeah. No, Chad, relax. It's nothing like that one time. Look, Madison Lang was an infatuation. I see that very clearly now. And this is different. You see, I respect Heidi, Chad, as a person, as a human entity. I just want to be near her, you know? Just bask in her warm, glowing light. Fine, yeah, Yeah, no. I totally get it. It's a slippery slope. I know. No breaking and entering. No stealing pantyhose. I got it. Look. I'll ride the elevator, up and down, and just hope that she gets on at some point. Because that's yeah. Thanks, Chad. Look, that's why you're my sponsor, okay? Now I gotta go. I think I see her coming. I recognize her elbow. Bye. It's all happening. Is that her? Heidi? No. Oh yeah. Heidi, there you are. Oh, you feel me too. I know you do. Go on, turn your head. Yeah, you can feel me watching. You wanna be watched. No, get out of the way, I can't. Oh, she was just there. Stupid roadie. Don't even know how lucky you are in there with her. Oh no, this is no good. The angle's all wrong. Maybe I can get another room across from her bedroom, or a better pair of binoculars. Come on, Heidi. Come on. Reveal yourself to me. Just a small look. Just a little. Hey, don't you talk to her, sound monkey. Heidi's mine. She's all mine. Oh, I can almost smell her from here.
Security wasn't kidding. That is one nasty crack. What the hell could have done this?
Well, whatever it was, we need to replace the glass before some drunken crew member crawls out to howl at the moon or something. I shudder to think.
So put up a hazard sign and call a glazier. You don't always have to do everything yourself.
No, I built a greenhouse once. We can handle this.
Here we go.
So, do you think it'll be a hit? The new Class album, I mean. They say the sophomore effort is always the hard one. That's when the mainstream is taking an interest and then the hardcore fans are itching to denounce you. But the stuff I've been hearing through the window sounds amazing. What do you think?
Don't know, don't care.
You don't say a lot, do you? Shh. So, do you think he did it? Cross, I mean. You think he killed his girlfriend?
You tell me.
You're not your usual chatty self, are you? Hey, what are we doing up here anyway? It's a hotel, not a military compound. I mean, I know Jordan Cross is a heavy hitter, but this is a little bit of overkill, don't you think? Is there maybe something they're not telling us? Like, are there threats against his life or something?
Questions are hip, answers are square.
Your ignorance is breathtaking.
Yeah.
By the way, have you ever seen the guy who actually owns the hotel? Thomas Cross? Mrs. Mukchai worships him like a god, like an actual god. But I'm not sure he's ever set foot here. What's his story anyway? He's some kind of media kingpin, right?
Don't know.
Oh, 2 syllables or more. We're making progress. What do you think makes him tick? Why would someone like Jordan Cross, who's like a multi-billionaire by birth, bust his ass being a rock star? Why not just be a playboy?
Beats me.
Talking's overrated, isn't it? Let me guess. You're a Bergman fan.
Oh, hi. I'm so glad I bumped into you. I have this friend who's coming in from overseas, and we're going to this luxurious spa tonight. We might do the full detox program, body scrub, steam, massage. You want to bring a friend? We could, go out afterward, grab a drink or something. What do you say?
Oh, I'm sorry. My favorite show is on tonight.
So, you like tea? Everybody likes tea. Happen to grow my own tea leaves. Sure, yeah. Earl Grey, Golden Monkey, Darjeeling. It's kind of a, small hobby in between my Thai boxing classes. If you want to come over, have a cup. Swing by, pick you up anytime.
Yeah, sorry. I'm not much of a tea drinker. I actually prefer black coffee.
Rich, buddy, Old Man Cross is super rich. Like 1% of the 1% rich. Yeah, Jordan could live like Sheik Al-Ghazali and still not have to lift a finger for his entire life.
So, then why does he? You know, lift a finger.
I don't know. Would you want to do nothing all your life? That's a direct route to depression, man.
Yeah, I guess.
Besides, you know, Thomas Cross is no Thomas Wayne, if you catch my drift. Yeah, I hear he's a cold, manipulative bastard. And Jordan has spent his whole life trying to break away from. That's what his music is to him, man. Freedom.
The billionaire businessman is an asshole. Well, who would have thunk it?
Yeah, well, they're assholes, and then they're, you know, Prince of Darkness, smelling of sulfur type assholes. Look, it's no wonder some of Jordan's main lyrical themes are about captivity and emancipation, man. And carry an anti-consumerist message, you got it?
Kinda easy to preach anti-consumerism when you're economically independent.
Yeah, man, so was the last Buddha. But I don't hear you knocking him.
All right, point taken. I mean, weird point, but I got you.
I don't know, man. Kinda makes you think. If you're poor and your dad terrorizes you, nobody gives a shit. But if you're rich, everyone looks the other way. Hey, I'm just glad I'm middle class, where the law actually works.
Excellent. I mean, I love the way the staff, they take care of you here. It's great. They sure use a lot of big words here, but I'm not sure the HITMAN can live up to it. The manager talks a lot, but I think they need to shape up just a little bit. The place is great, but the noisy brats on the top floor, they are really intolerable.
Okay, do you give up?
I know I've seen him before. On TV, I think? Oh, this is driving me crazy. Okay, I give up. Who the hell is he?
That is none other than Ken Morgan, New York lawyer. He's the attorney in the Jordan Cross case. You know, when he was prosecuted for murdering his girlfriend, remember?
Huh. Yeah, that's totally not who I had in mind, but hey, I mean, that was the trial of the decade. He must be in high demand.
Oh, you have no idea. This guy, he represents like corporate giants. Cross Holdings, Ether, that Kronstadt Technology, and Hampson Oil. He was the lead attorney in the Chelsea Whitmore trial, too.
Right, the fashionaire who killed a homeless man and framed her cheerleading rival for it.
Yeah, wow, that was quick. That's the one. I mean, he got her off, too. That was his claim to fame. The man's honest to God Perry Mason or something. He's also a world-class shitbag, I hear.
Huh. Now I'm glad someone trashed his suite.
I don't get it. I work at the finest hotel in the whole of Thailand, and I'm being called house staff. It's so humiliating.
It's the hotel's policy. Keep it exclusive, yet humble. House staff just sounds better.
Well, maybe. But this is still a hotel, not some fancy apartment complex.
It's a 5-star luxury hotel. They can call us whatever they want.
I suppose you are right. I just get confused.
You'll be okay. Now let's get back to work as house staff.
House staff it is. I'll see you later.
You must admit, it's all a bit overkill. Cross is popular, sure, but he's no head of state.
Yeah, you're forgetting who his dad is. Paranoid bastard with a bottomless wallet. But hey, who am I to complain, right? Beats guarding some dusty CEO.
Oh, I see. Cross Senior pays your wages. You work for him.
I never met the man, but yeah, I suppose.
Bet Jordan's not too crazy about that.
Yeah, nobody likes an escort. Until they suddenly like us a lot.
Hey, I'll take one if Thomas Cross is buying. If nothing else, make me feel important.
Anything strange going on?
Nothing. It's business as usual.
All right, but keep looking. Keep your eyes peeled. You never know what's gonna happen.
No problem.
Any potential stalkers out there?
Nothing out of the ordinary.
All right, but let me know if anything does pop up, okay?
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Anything out of the ordinary?
Everything is clear.
All right, that's good. But I got a feeling today is not good. So, you know, stay alert, okay?
Sure thing.
How does it look out there?
Everything looks fine.
Good. I just have a bad feeling that today is not going to be normal, you know? Let me know if anything turns up.
Will do.
Mr. Cross, I have arrived. Damp, bright, French colonial, the river smells of fish. No, truly, of fish. I look forward to leaving. So, your son's manager, this Dexy Barrett. Anything I should know? Not a problem. I know the type. No, we'll meet on the QT. We don't want Jordan to know I'm here. He might throw a fit and sway Miss Barrett from doing the smart thing. Think nothing of it. Some things need to be handled in person. It is only the semi-finals, after all. I will call you from the airport. Only the semi-finals. Ugh. I never could stand high humidity. This is why I fled London, you know. Accursed dankness.
We could head up to the suite, sir. Nice and chill there. And less chance of getting spotted.
Oh, no. I'm not setting one foot inside that room until housekeeping's done. I do have standards.
It was pretty disgusting, sir.
Besides, Jordan Cross is unlikely to leave his studio. Hopefully my business with Dexy Barrett won't take all day and we can fly back out tonight. In the meantime, Otis, keep an eye out and try not to melt. Morgan. Mr. West. Why are you calling me at this hour? Slow down, Mr. West. I can't... Did you hit someone? Is that what you're telling me? Are you drunk? Where is the body? Did you leave it in the street? In the trunk? Oh, Mr. West. What were you thinking? You realize this could ruin your stock exchange listing. All right. We need to move swiftly. The cops work hit-and-run cases fast and hard. I need you to call my man in upstate New York, Fixer, by the name of Corvo. He will find you a suppliant. Someone who takes the blame, Mr. West, and does the time. It's a career to some. Your car was stolen and some pothead hit a jogger. He panicked and dumped the body in the river. End of story. Guilt is for nostalgics, Mr. West. Make the call.
So, what are we really doing here, sir? If you don't mind me asking.
Not at all. Snooping is man's defining trait. You see, Otis, the bulk of my work takes place behind the scenes. I'm a fixer, only occasionally a lawyer. A court is like war. You only go if diplomacy fails.
You're here on Thomas Cross's behalf, aren't you? That's why you don't want his son to know we're here?
Bingo. Young Master Cross is the proverbial thorn in his father's eye. Not to mention a royal screw-up. Tossing his girlfriend off a roof. Really. You can't trust a man who's unable to control his emotions.
It's undignified, sir.
Anyway, that is what we're here for. Leverage. My client wants to tighten his son's leash, and Dexy Barrett has just the thing we need. It's called due diligence.
I get it. But if Jordan goes down, doesn't everyone who helped him escape justice go down with him? Including you and his dad?
Not necessarily. We would claim good faith and let Dexy Barrett take the fall. We have spun worse stories. And bad publicity is good for the ratings.
Well, I'm glad I'm not a lawyer, sir. I don't think my conscience could take it.
Touché. Morgan. Yes, I am aware of the situation. This mule is asking questions about the night Miss Highmore died. He's been talking to the officers who were first on the scene. No, that would be inadvisable. This detective is highly respected and clean as a whistle. Any attempt to discredit him would only make it look like someone has something to hide. Full disclosure is the best course of action. Let him ask his questions. The officers are loyal. I made sure of that. Well, sometimes doing nothing is the best reaction. Miss Barrett sure is taking a sweet time. Say, Otis, that earpiece of yours, would you be able to tune in on the game?
What game, sir?
What game, he says. England versus Argentina. It's the WSF World Cup semi-finals, man. I had skybox tickets and everything. Now I'm stuck halfway across the world, watching the score online like a chump.
Is that cricket, sir?
You're dead to me, Otis. Ken Morgan. Haas? What is the president of the WSF calling me in the middle of the World Cup semi-finals for? All of them? The whole team? I thought you found a loophole to get around the anti-doping agencies. Never mind. I am not taking this to court. It's a losing case, Haas. Unless we flip the whole issue on its head and argue that doping is a type of augmentation and that anti-doping policies are archaic, limiting the freedom of expression and basically anti-American, I don't see... What do you mean you like it? I was kidding. Okay, Haas. I'll sleep on it. Call you in the morning.
So you must know Thomas Cross pretty well. What's he like, sir?
Point of fact, I only ever met him twice. The first time was aboard his Cross Holdings jumbo jet when he offered me the position as senior counselor. Back then he lived permanently in the air and only came down to refuel. The second time was in New York, after young Jordan was indicted for Hanheimer's murder. He looked very pale that night. He told me to make the charges go away at any costs. No holds barred.
Ah, he does leave that island of his. I thought he was agoraphobic or OCD or just a crazy recluse.
Thomas Cross is everything people say he is. The things I have done on his behalf would get my grandchildren disbarred. The bribes, the blackmail, the careers destroyed, the unfortunate heart attacks. But what nobody gets, not even Jordan Cross, is this. He really does love his son.
Just has a funny way of showing it, huh?
Don't we all? Ken Morgan? Who is this? Mrs. Sanchez? Why are you calling me at this hour? Is something the matter with Pickles? He swallowed... what? A flashlight? How is that even... Well, have you called Dr. Epstein? Tomorrow? But isn't it dangerous? What about infection or internal bleeding? Is Pickles in any pain? There's a light coming out of his mouth. Are you taking this seriously, Mrs. Sanchez? Very well. If that's Dr. Epstein's professional opinion, call me when he's on the operating table. Bloody hell. It's always when you're out of town. Good Lord. Jackie. How of all the luxury hotels in the world?
Wait. Were you two an item, sir? You and Jackie Carrington?
Yes. We met through friends. I helped her sue the studio after season 7 of Picket Defense got cancelled. One thing led to another. We bought a dog. Pickles.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Should we go say hello?
Oh, no. I'm not going down that road again. Just pretend you didn't see anything.
First thing they teach you at the academy, sir.
Good Lord. It's like a Turkish bath. I do hope this humidity doesn't trigger my allergies.
That would be bad, sir.
I certainly hope this Dexy Barrett is trustworthy. Imagine flying out here for nothing.
That would be undesirable, sir.
If you spot young Master Cross, let me know at once. He absolutely cannot know I am here.
That would be awful, sir.
I hope the Wi-Fi connection doesn't fail again. I'd be cut off from the live scores. Oh, and a pending jury decision. Client's life is at stake.
Can't have that, sir.
Otis, I have a mind to purchase that charming tuk-tuk we saw earlier and use it as a golf car. Remind me before we leave, will you? I wouldn't want it to slip my mind.
That would be awful, sir.
This smells terrific. Do you mind if I...
Not at all, sir. The cured scallop salad with lemongrass, mint and ginger is particularly delicious.
Wonderful. Not quite as good as in New York and London, of course, but I suppose we get all your finest chefs.
Yes, sir.
Keep up the fine work.
What do you think?
Yeah, don't really know what to say to that.
Well, that's just my opinion.
What a dick. What's in this?
Coconut and turmeric curry of blue swimmer crab with calamansi lime.
My compliments to the chef. What do we have here?
Pork curry with fresh cardamom, rude English jackass and wild coriander.
We're spot on. Ah, this looks interesting.
Steamed coral trout with bang rack, yellow beans and pickled garlic.
Superb. Ah, this looks interesting.
Catfish minced with shallots, chilies and Thai basil, served with grilled salted beef and vegetables.
Well done. Ken Morgan, has a message come through for me yet?
Hold on. No, still nothing. Frightfully sorry, Mr. Morgan.
We're off to a flying start. Is my suite ready yet?
Housekeeping is just adding the finishing touches. It won't be long now, sir.
Ken Morgan, check again for messages, please.
Let's see. No, nothing yet, Mr. Morgan.
Artists. This is why I do corporate law. Any news about my suite?
Housekeeping is hard at work, sir. I'm sure it won't be long now.
Ken Morgan again. Any messages?
No, Mr. Morgan, no messages.
This doesn't bode well. When can I have my suite?
Housekeeping is almost done, sir. I do apologize for the inconvenience.
Wait, I recognize you. You're Ken Morgan. Yeah, they call you the Brick, right? Keith Mackenzie, U.S. Attorney's Office, South District.
Keith?
I saw you at the Chelsea Whitmore trial. Your strategy was the brassiest thing I've ever seen. The girl burned a homeless man alive and framed her cheerleading rival, and you got her off on affluenza charges? Stroke of genius, sir.
I see. You're, not gonna give me the speech about how I'm part of the problem? About how you will never embrace the private sector because you're fighting the good fight, and justice is more important than money.
Shit, no. The U.S. Attorney's Office is just a stepping stone to me. You don't buy a place in the Hamptons on a state salary.
Keith, was it? Give my office a call. Morgan, Yates & Co. We may have something for you.
Thank you, sir. Will do. Ken Morgan. You're a living legend, man.
Young man?
Mr. Morgan, I just re-examined your closing statement from the Hamsun oil spill trial. Truly inspirational, sir.
Mr. Mackenzie, the would-be defector. I will keep my eye on you.
Ah, Mr. Morgan, I almost forgot. Your defense for Haven Corporate Services during the tax evasion scandal? Big fan.
Keith.
Hello, Mr. Morgan. I hope to be part of your team one day.
Young man,